Funny Father's Day quotes. A man knows he is growing old because he begins to look like his father. Life was a lot simpler when what we honored was father and mother rather than all major credit cards. My father gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He believed in me. A father carries pictures where his money used to be. A father is someone you look up to no matter how tall you grow. A father's words are like a thermostat that sets the temperature in the house. A truly rich man is one whose children run into his arms when his hands are empty. Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be a dad. As each day passes, you grow older, weaker. I've been working out. Revenge is near. Happy Father's Day. Buying your kid a goldfish is a great way to teach them about responsibility for 24 to 36 hours. By the time a man realizes that maybe his father was right, he usually has a son who thinks he's wrong. Children are a great comfort in your old age, and they help you reach it faster, too. Dad, you've done a lot of great things, but you're a very old man, and old people are useless. Dad, you were like a father to me. Even though I'm proud my dad invented the rearview mirror, we're not as close as we appear. Every father is the architect of his home life. Father's Day is important because, besides being the day on which we honor Dad, it's the one day of the year that Brookstone does any business. Fatherhood is great because you can ruin someone from scratch. Having children is like having a bowling alley installed in your brain. Having children is like living in a frat house, nobody sleeps, everything's broken, and there's a lot of throwing up. I gave my father $100 and said, "Buy yourself something that will make your life easier," so he went out and bought a present for my mother. I hate this occasion because I can never find the right card because they're all too nice, so I usually end up getting the blank card with a tree on it. Draw a little picture of myself hanging there. I have always had the feeling I could do anything, and my dad told me I could. I was in college before I found out he might be wrong. I rescind my early statement. I could never fall in love with a girl who regularly poops her pants. I hadn't met my daughter yet. I was cesarean born. You can't really tell, although whenever I leave a house, I go out through a window. I'm not loving anybody that I'm not legally required to. I've been to war. I've raised twins. If I had a choice, I'd rather go to war. If my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, I've succeeded as a dad. It kills you to see them grow up, but I guess it would kill you quicker if they didn't. Marriage is like a coffin, and each kid is another nail. Me and my dad used to play tag, he'd drive. My 4-year-old son gave me a handmade card for Father's Day. Maybe for Christmas I'll draw him a picture of some toys. My dad, like any coach, has always stressed the fundamentals. He taught me responsibility, accountability, and the importance of hard work. My daughter got me a World's Best Dad mug, so we know she's sarcastic. My father confused me. From the ages of 1 to 7, I thought my name was Jesus Christ. My father only hit me once, but he used a Volvo. Never raise your hand to your kids. It leaves your groin unprotected. One father is more than 100 schoolmasters. Remember, what dad really wants is a nap, really. Sometimes I am amazed at my wife, and I created 2 human beings from scratch yet struggled to assemble the most basic of IKEA cabinets. Teenagers should be an affliction, like, "Hey, Will, how you doing?" Man, I got teenagers, Simplex 2, man, Simplex 2. It takes everything you have to raise teenagers. The first half of our lives is ruined by our parents, the second half by our children. The older I get, the smarter my father seems to get. The quality of a father can be seen in the goals, dreams, and aspirations he sets not only for himself but for his family. The worst part about being a parent is when one of your kids farts and you have to pretend it wasn't cool. We wondered why when a child laughed, he belonged to daddy, and when he had a sagging diaper that smelled like a landfill, he wants his mother. What makes Will the best father in the world to me is that he's there, not just there in a way that's traditional. The emotional support he offers his children is immeasurable. When you're young, you think your dad is Superman, then you grow up, and you realize he's just a regular guy who wears a cape. You can tell what was the best year of your father's life because they seem to freeze that clothing style and ride it out. You're my children and I love you, but you're all terrible at what you do here, and I feel like I should tell you. I'd fire all of you if I could.